do have to send my condolences to both Joe Habeeb and Knocked Out by Kenny. You know, I had to do some wellness checks on Sunday. You know, Kenny gets up a little later. Joe Habeeb's an early riser. Joe Habeeb got the morning call. Kenny got the afternoon call. You know, I had to check in that they were both okay, because their boy suffered a loss on Saturday on the Zone at the hands of Alex Rocha. All right. Woo! Little Blaire Cobbs. What happened to your boy, Joe? What happened to your boy, Blaire? What happened? And then, Kenny, I want to know what happened, because the guy was talking so much ish, about the welterweight division. He mentioned, Errol Spence Jr. of all people. All right, really? I mean, come on, brother. Handle your business. Handle your business against Alex Rocha. He didn't. Woo! He got knocked out. Woo! All right, he was styling. He was profiling. He was getting off of those jets, okay? It was the nature. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. It wasn't the nature boy. It was Blaire Cobbs. What happened to your boy, Joe? What happened to Blaire Cobbs?
Joe, what happened?
Come on, Joe. Joe's still in shock. Look at Joe. He can't take it. Joe's in shock. What happened to Blaire Cobbs?
Well, there's a saying, right? Sugar Ray Leonard said this. Goes, every time in a fight, you have to plant your feet and you're going to have to stand there and you're going to have to fight a guy off you. You can only move so much. You can't move a whole fight. And if you're going to be an ambush guy, a mover, right, you have to have a plan when a guy gets close up in your chest. If you're not going to be a good inside fighter, then you're going to have to know how to nullify that guy when he gets close to you. So Blaire Cobbs is not a great inside fighter, but he's also not a guy who knows how to nullify a great inside fighter when he gets close to him. Doesn't hold, doesn't know how to freeze the action, right? So that was one problem that he had, and it was a huge problem for him because he could not fight Rocha on the inside at all. And once Rocha was established on the inside and he got his offense going up close, started ripping those body shots, started letting those combinations rip body to head, head to body, it was all she wrote, right? Because Blaire Cobbs could not fight him off him. Once he ran out of ring, once he was trapped up against those ropes, once he was trapped in that corner, he had no answers. And that's going to be a problem, right? It's going to be a problem. And not only that, too, people, if you're moving a lot, right, one thing he does do is he moves a lot, but it's not really good movement. It's not purposeful movement, right? If you're moving so far out of range that you have to take yourself so far back in range to get your offense going, then is that really worth it? So he needs to shorten up the movement a little bit, make it more subtle, right? Step around the guy. You don't have to back all the way out 10 feet away from the guy to get away from the guy. Step around him. Step off to the side. Short little pivot here and there, right? And those little adjustments could help him. Okay, you're not a great inside fighter. Learn how to wrap up. Grab a guy. Turn him, right? Step around him. That's the thing. So
to be the man, Joe, you've got to beat the man.
Woo!
So I'm guessing that's what you got to listen to Joe. Get Joe in your corner, Blaire, because Joe just gave you the blueprint. To be the man, you got to beat the man, and you couldn't beat Alexis Rocha, so you got to get Errol Spence's name out your goddamn mouth for now. Anyway.
Hogan, Savage, bottom line.
Oh man.
Kenny, any words on your boy Blaire? I mean, Kenny, you got to team up with him, get that swag code stuff happen, because he was out there looking like a man from the village people last week. I know Kenny would have been dropping some swag coach knowledge on him.
You already know. Look. A lot of things happen negatively with Blaire Cobbs, starting from the hairstyle. Like, bro, are you stupid? You're in a fight. If you learn anything from old school boxers is you either cut your hair or you braid that shit. Because if you don't, every punch you take looks that much more dramatic with all that much more sweat flying off of it and that much more crazy.
This is true.
that was number one. Second, he needed to smother Alex Rocha, not be trying to move back so much. He kept on moving straight forward back, and then he would try this little roll over, come around the other side shit. Like Joe said, he was wasting a hell of a lot of movement and a hell of a lot of energy. And that energy he should have been using to throw punches, not to try to run out of the way. Then he leaves his head straight up to get like so punchable. His face is so goddamn punchable. That's the first. His face is fucking punchable
with the hair.
With the hair, with the whole woo, he makes you want to punch him in the face. And then he leaves his fucking head right in the way, right in the middle, ready to get hit. Rocha ate him up. He ain't have no answer. And then the last thing that I think that he did, that was the dumbest thing that he did, was when he got up close that he was tying in, he got hit with a couple of good punches, and then he would hold one of Alexis Rocha's arms while Alexis Rocha's teeing off with the other arm. And that's how he got the final knockout, which is crazy. Crazy. Blaire Cobbs, I think he fought that like a fool. He looks amazing in sparring because sparring is only 3 rounds. You have all the energy to duck and dodge and do whatever you want to do for 3 rounds of sparring. In a full fight, it didn't work out for him. He had a couple of good points where he landed a couple of good punches, and the guy is super athletic. He needs to go back to the drawing board with his boxing. He could keep up all his antics with the woo and the boxing. It seems to have him definitely growing a fan base, but stop talking shit because the entire world of boxing was cracking jokes on him after that.
I'm just doing the style and the profiling real quick. You know what I mean? Just get the shoulders go. Woo! Ric Flair. You know what I mean? Anyway, look,